Hi guys, my name is Ruki Adekombi, aka Auntie Roro, your most impressive storyteller. I love to speak, I love to write, amongst many other things. Welcome to Storytelling Basics, where I talk about the elementary things you need to know about storytelling. Before I continue, let me confess one thing about myself. When it comes to recording these videos, oh my god, I don't like the work that I have to put into preparing for recording a video. It's always very tasking for me. Getting a lot of things in place, getting them ready. Even sometimes writing what I need to talk about can be a bit tasking. But you know one thing? Once I set the camera and the camera is rolling, my God, I think that I am just in my element. I enjoy it so much. So that's one of the things that gets me going. I just said, let me share that before I continue. And that's probably for somebody who has been trying to put off something they need to do. And because of one thing they don't enjoy doing, they have decided to put it off. My question for you is, when are you going to stop depriving us of the opportunity to learn from you? Okay, so last week we learned about how to get the resources that fuel your story needs. We learned about books, magazines, interesting conversations. TVs were also cited as great resources when developing your stories. After you have gotten all the resources recommended, what else is important to developing your stories? The writing capacity of the storyteller. You see, the writing capacity of storyteller is very important. Let me borrow the words of Robert Mckee. I've borrowed his words so many times that sometimes you wonder, is it really my story or his story? Whatever, you are getting it. He is my all-time resource for storytelling, actually. Stories are not about rules. They are about principles. A rule says you must do it this way, while a principle says this works and has worked through all remembered time. That's what a principle says. But a rule says you have to do it this way. This works and has worked through all remembered time. That is the statement of a principle. You needn't model your work after a well-made play, but it must be well made within the principle of storytelling, the principles that shape our art. According to the writing giants, anxious, inexperienced writers obey all rules, while rebellious, unschooled writers break all the rules. Artists, on the other hand, just master the form. I'd like to say that stories are from your innermost core. They come from deep within you. Everyone can tell a good story, but not everyone can tell all kinds of good stories. So you have to start by discovering yourself. After you have discovered yourself, then you learn the art of storytelling. Then passion can meet with art. You have to believe in your story, otherwise we won't. How do you want to lay the responsibility of believing in your stories on my neck when you have decided not to yourself? So after you have believed in your story, then you must learn how to tell it. This leaves us in no doubt. Then you have to leave us in no doubt of the message you are trying to pass across. So number one, you have to discover yourself. That talks about passion, because it is not everybody can write a story or tell a story, but not everyone can tell all kinds of stories. So you have to discover yourself first, then learn the art of storytelling. And like I said, then passion has connected with art. I wish you all the best in your storytelling journey, and see you next week for another episode of Story Time. I love you, and do have a delightful rest of the week. Bye.